Hello and welcome on, I'm Stu, and total play for Horizon Forbidden West. So this episode we're starting just outside where the tall neck I can't climb is, because I want to do this cauldron, finally. And I don't know, maybe it has something to do with why I can't access this guy yet. Maybe it's like what happened here and I can then access him. I don't know, it's the only thing I can think of without getting some kind of weird super high jump boost thing, like ability, that the only reason why I can't sort of get this tall neck. So yeah, I want to get this, and also I just need to get this cauldron anyway. It's right close to where, like, the middle of the map here.
Fitting place for Yara and Draka's challenge, I guess. At least it didn't become a bloodbath.
I mean, it was still pretty bad. So let me just, oh, I've got the wrong bow on. There we go. Right then, let's go. Don't remember any of them saying anything about there being a cauldron here, though. I almost thought you didn't grab that, Aloy. You scared me. Oh wait, what? Are we at the core already? No. No, we're not. No. It looks like it, but it can't be. Because also there's another one over there. But heyo, medicinal mushroom? It's like in the ground, but it's there.
I'm not getting out the way I came in. There must be an exit somewhere.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I thought this would be a bit too easy. This is just like a node or something. It just, at first it looked very much like the boss arena. So I need to just unmark that. Is this not a quest yet? I'd like to activate this as a quest. No, apparently not. Apparently the game has not recognised the fact that I'm inside a cauldron yet. Oh, this is the exit. Okay, well I don't want to do that. This place feels very dead. Like, not a lot of movement and stuff's going on in here. Like, hello? I mean, there's some sparks going on, but it doesn't seem like they're really doing much. Thank you. Can I do anything in this place? But it's not been recognised as being like a cauldron yet. It makes me think that maybe this isn't actually a cauldron. Well, like it is, but I can't do anything here. Yeah, because this isn't even like lit up. Like the vents ain't working, so I can't climb it. I could definitely get out there though, because there's loot. I guess this is just a thing I can't do yet, maybe. Oh, unless... Is this just a death trap, or can I actually go down? This doesn't look right. This looks like a death trap. Yeah, that's a death trap. Okay, so I guess this isn't actually a thing I could do yet then.
I'm not getting out the way I came in. There must be an exit somewhere.
Interesting, okay. So I'm guessing this is later?
Made it.
Oh, something happened.
That was a long climb.
Oh yeah, I dropped down really far, didn't I? Yeah, that would have been a long climb. Thanks for the cut. Okay, so... well, that absolutely changes my plans what I was going to do in this video. Because it's like, because cauldrons used to take up the whole thing. So...
Ready for anything now?
yeah, because you picked up 2 medicinal berries. Sure. Right, okay, well... now I've got to find something else to go off and do. I mean, there's the tall neck over here. But I don't want to go too far because that's like... yeah, that's the other... do I just go over to Aether's location now? I have done a lot of side quest stuff, to be fair. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad to do a little bit of story. Yeah, screw it. Let's do some story. Is my mount still alive? They are, yay. I am surprised you're still alive, to be fair.
I'm getting close to Aether's location. The guy said it would be in some kind of physical processor.
Yep. I'm guessing it's in here.
Turned into a Tanakh stronghold? Could Aether be inside?
I'm sure this will be fun to try and talk my way
It's
in.
not going to be easy with Tanakh's warriors everywhere.
Yeah. Right, let's just pop down a nice little save out here. Kaboom. Alright. May I pass? Also, hello. Oh, hello, fighter jet. F-38 Razorwing. The F-38 Razorwing is one of the only 4 surviving planes used by Joint Task Force 10 during a hot zone crisis. A 6th generation VTOL multi-role combat aircraft. It was designed for air superiority, strike missions, close air support, electronic warfare, and intelligence gathering. Kindly donated to the museum by the Medina Society for Southwestern History. Okay, I was wondering why there was just like an educational data point on like a crashed plane. But I'm guessing it's not a crashed plane, it's a museum exhibit. Fair enough. Oh yeah, there's another one there, okay, yeah.
Regalla's army only grows in strength.
She struck a blow to us at the embassy. This much is true. But we are made of steel. We will not yield. Regalla's forces may seem strong now, but
Her machines took out my entire squad.
remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still, they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we.
Hello.
Number 10. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regalla's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Deka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hekarro.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
It's probably best you get on his good
Is that
side
one of the
anyway.
visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
Yeah, so this was definitely a museum then.
These visions. You said they're the records of the 10. Who are they?
Old ones. Who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound, but over the years, they've fallen into darkness, one by one. That is why chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions, etched in our flesh, passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark. But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
Yeah, it'll get to a point though when it's literally going to be there'll be no visions here at all, and it'll just be like, do they believe what you're saying
Why does Hekarro want
based on faith alone?
We're at war with Regalla. And you've already shown that you can stand against her.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not for us. With us. But I won't try to persuade you. That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
So can we.
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
I've actually already described
We
that to
outlast our
you.
youth, study the visions, and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior. To fight with bravery and unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace. You can see for yourself when we go inside.
All right, let's go see Chief Hekarro.
He's in his throne room, at the far end of the grove. Come. Be welcome among the records of the Ten.
Yes, let's see these visions of yours. Optional to watch the visions. Wow.
It's glitched. Incomplete.
Joint Force 10 active. Led by Command. Weapons were battle.
The Ten were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tenakth seek to follow their example. For the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
Okay. Oh, hello. 73H exhibit. Was the origin of Executive Order Bunch Numbers H, which used congressionally granted emergency powers to mandate the evacuations of most counties in the region outside of Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. Displaced families and individuals would be moved to temporary camps before places could be found for them in inhabitable areas. To enforce the order, the government threatened to nullify existing water agreements between the Northwest and Southwest, essentially turning off the taps for the so-called tri-state hot zone. To its supporters, 73H was a humanitarian effort designed to preserve resources and help climate-stricken Southwestern families start new lives. To its opponents, the order was a clear bait and switch. The federal government had broken its deal, and Medina in a greedy land grab that employed eminent domain to seize mining claims. At the same time, it would place Southwestern refugees in fenced-in camps, which we quickly disparaged as 73 Hell, a provision that incited immediate data corrupted. I see some nice loot over here. Don't mind if I grab this first. Better watch. Oh no, not quite a watch. Right. Assuming this way for more vision stuff.
Aloy, it's been a while since Bleeding Mark.
Hello.
Well met, Aloy. I was hoping we'd run into each other again after the flood and Bleeding Mark.
Natika. So you did it. You're part of the Chief's Guard now.
It wasn't an easy choice, but yes. After you left, we laid Kentuck to rest, and I thought about what he said. He served his clan, his tribe, as best as he could. I have to do the same.
I'm sure he'd be proud.
And he'd reprimand me for allowing myself to be distracted.
Can't have that.
Thank you again, Aloy. Strike true as the 10.
What happened to your camp though, like your tribe? Just saying. They kind of all looked for you for guidance. Let's watch this first.
Blast. Any problem. Unit 10 will resume defending and mountain land.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
So all the Tanakh tribes are based off of these holograms in the museum. Like how they sort of function. It's interesting. That's what it seems like anyway. Man vs. Machine. Data corrupted. Exhibit shows holographic representations of all 7 G-Sin battle drone models deployed during the conflict. JTF-10 rapidly made a mockery of G-Sin's non-lethal approach. In engagement after engagement, whether it was a surprise artillery barrage from the frigid slopes of Gold Mountain north of Big Bear Lake, or a desert ambush near the solar plants in the Nevada desert, or a wingsuit jump into the jungles of Colombia to stop an attack on a rare Earth convoy, JTF-10 soldiers repeatedly proved that state-of-the-art AI and newfangled weapons were no match for human cunning and... Oh, so... So they were just... So I'm just rereading it. So is this saying that these museum exhibits are just people testing the effectiveness of AI drones? Is that what all these things are? Like they were just running like test run fights and stuff.
10 claimed.
Yeah, the desert, yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's what these are. They're just like a bunch of guys going up against AIs in experiments.
Enemy lines.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. You must have passed through their territory on the way here.
I did. They seem a little... extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
Yeah, probably don't tell them, Aloy, about that file we just read. Just in case it changes their opinions on things. That way they probably just won't believe you anyway, just saying. That way it probably won't even matter to them, because it was a battle, in some sense. Staff instructions. Text mail from Micah Cardori, data corruption minimal from... so from Micah to Andy Wright. Staff instructions. Hi Andy, could you please inform relevant staff in maintenance, hosting and security of the following new opening and closing protocols. I'm already briefed Dwight and Shanae at Musec. Thank you, Micah. Opening the gallery rooms. Holographic displays should all be live 15 minutes before opening time. Inspect the showcases for smudges and wipe with dry cloth if necessary. Inspect outdoor areas for temperature and humidity. Closing the gallery rooms. Make sure the cleaning robots have finished their sanitation rounds. Double check for restocking of supplies. Sign off on cleaning, usually with Ned. Escort cleaners to staff entrance. Final rounds. Hand over to night security through Musec. Exit through staff entrance. Okay. Nothing very inspiring in that one. Okay, well that's obviously the throne room. Don't need to compass indicator for that one.
Deep water rainforest. And protected. In the jungle, sealed by darkness. Trapped their enemies.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes. They knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
Oh, another one.
Hey, Outlander. It said that relic you wear can hear the voices of the old ones. Is this true?
1 second, wherever you are. The Memorial Grove. Carefully written Karja glyphs with the Sharv's personal mark, evidently part of a diary or journal. From Deckard, the wise and patient chaplain of the Lowland clan, I finally learned the answer to a question that long ago vexed me. Before my capture, the only Tanakh I ever had a conversation with, if one could call it that, was a prisoner at Sunstone Rock, who spoke of taking the blood and children of her enemies as her own. Her rant seemed to confirm the lurid stories about the Tanakh I had read in my youth. Yet in all my time in the Forbidden West, I have never seen such barbaric practices. I wanted to know if there was truth to the prisoner's words. There was. Those were the old ways, Decker clarified, dating from the constant warfare between clans of years past. Since the ascension of Chief Hekarro, such practices have been outlawed, though not completely abolished. A few stray recalcitrants and exiles still cling to them. Intriguingly, the acts themselves were never as malicious as the Karja portrayed them to be. Tasting the blood of a fallen foe was meant to honour their martial deeds, and orphan children were taken from conquered settlements to be raised as equal members of their new clan, which was considered to be a merciful outcome. I cannot help but see myself in this context, an orphan of sorts, taken in by a new tribe. It hasn't been easy, and there are still those in the clanlands who would reject me. Still, the more I learn about my new people, the more I see a nobility about the Karja, nobility that the Karja have omitted from their records. Well, I mean, yeah. Also, hello.
You have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones. But now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tanakh territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the 10 should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the Old Ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes.
Oh no, another fetch quest.
Say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Oh, are these things I've been
The
getting?
box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
If you do then, bring them back here. I will see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them.
Yeah, trade in
I've
recordings.
already found a recording.
I'll take any you find. Let me give you something for it.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So they're a currency. Huh. Oh god. Well, surely I would want like the legendary stuff, right? I don't know what I need though, that's the problem. I could get 2 of these things anyway. Let's get a Thunderjaw tail. And Stormbird Storm Cannon, I guess?
These voices will be kept here. They will be remembered.
Sure.
Do you get many Oseram Delvers in Tenakth territory?
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it. Alive.
Cool. We're not commenting on that then.
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons, and honor those who fell. That is our way.
Oh, okay.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Okay, so I know where I want to go if I want to get some very rare materials, I guess. The Black Box Exhibit. Exhibit allows us to hear their final moments. Using an interface donated by Sterling Malkeet, we can listen to any flight recorder that employs the industry standard AirFR encryption protocol, version 3.5.4 or later. Simply place a black box in the... Okay, yeah. That's just... yeah, that's not important. Right, okay, so that's all the visions then, because the side quest has been completed. Okay. Let's go see...
Detect beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any others that are still out there.
We know the sailor, it's fine. Oh, hi. Sorry, I went the other way around. Hope you don't mind. Can I scan this sneakily before we do this? Hall of Heroes. Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. This room is dedicated to the memories of Roberto Medina, who financed and led the campaign against the federal government and its fleet of General Synthetics battle drones. Colonel Edward de la Hoya, commander of JTF-10, a brilliant strategist and veteran soldier who held off numerically superior federal forces. Colonel Anne Faraday, the legendary orator who oversaw early reconciliation efforts, and all those who lost their lives during the campaign and at the Battle of the Mojave.
The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
Sure.
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
Is this guy going to be like very impressive to look at? He should be, with all the how much they bigged him up.
It's underneath the throne.
Of course it is.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
Oh, it's you.
The savior of Meridian.
Oh wow, hello.
I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I like you.
I met Fashav there too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine.
Fair enough. Yeah,
With my
go on.
marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regalla and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Cool Route. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regalla seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No, to defend the Cool Route. But there is more. Knowing Regalla will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold the Cool Route with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Kathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
I don't want to say anything because him speaking is like awesome. But it looks like they put a lot more work into his model, because the details on him are like impressive on the face and everything. So yeah, but I didn't want to say anything at the time because damn, this guy speaking is amazing.
The Shav called Regalla your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals, the point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regalla despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive. After we turned back the Red Raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
What did you do when Regalla challenged you?
Kicked her ass.
You would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
So Regalla wants you dead.
She does.
Seems fair enough.
But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So I hear.
Yeah.
What exactly is the Cool Route?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the Cool Route. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounce the clan that birthed them and pledge themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tenakth in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule. Which is why you must ensure the next Kulrut takes place.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tenakth and Karja.
Which is what we needed.
No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them?
As I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
I mean, I'm pretty impressive. I could be the bridge.
Why will the Sky Clan send contestants to the Kulrut?
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
They're the ones that took a while to arrive
You
at
think
the
like a seasoned marshal.
the exchange. Yeah, there was that one group, wasn't there? There was like 2 out of 3 banners. I think the Sky Clan was the one that arrived last.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tenakth respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead?
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed, they will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm?
Yeah.
Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
Aloy just doesn't seem like she wants anything to do with
You
this.
saw what's in the basement?
I did. On the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the 3 clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies. And Aether arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter. And suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
Well, don't leave it on that. What they say? Yeah.
In this new vision.
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the Kulrut. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the Kulrut. This I swear.
Yeah. I mean, you misinterpreted the message. It wasn't meant for you, but at the same time it worked out,
I'll
I guess.
take you on and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Dekka on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Ooh. I mean, I'm not the one who needs an extra arm, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry. That poor guy lost his arm and I make a joke about it. My bad. The Dino exhibit. Data corruption severe. Defiance of the federal government, Medina declared that he would dedicate all the profits of his mines to habitation efforts, helping as many Southwesterners as possible stay on their land. This unselfish rallying cry echoed throughout the hot zone, causing other mining interests and businesses to follow suit. The federal government responded by following through on its threat to cut off water supplies. But this only galvanized the protest movement. Medina's alliance signed a multi-year agreement with the South American water cartel Mercosur, a joint effort by Data. I could just try and fight you though, get into that thing, but oh well. Weak. Right, okay. Actually, yeah, let's just keep heading out. I'll save outside. I was going to stop out in there, but I don't really know where my game saved last, so...
Hekarro said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission. You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain.
Oh, fun.
Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
That sounds fun. What'd you give me? A cleaving sharpshot bow. Oh, I like sharpshot bows. Tear precision arrows are now available for one of your sharpshot bows. These powerful arrows deal high tear damage with a compressed air blast. Use them to remove armor plates and from tough opponents and attach useful components. Wait a minute, is this... Wait, is this the arrow type I think it is? My favourite arrow type. It is... I did this for so many battles. Why are you giving it to me now? Right, okay. So this thing's benefit before was that it just kind of fired quickly, didn't it? So yeah, this thing could go on. And do I have any coils for this? Increases damage against enemies at long range. Knockdown power with impact or explosive damage. Sure, let's go for that one. Oh, plus 25% draw speed though. Oh, wait a minute, was I looking at the right? I think I was looking at the other bow, hang on. Oh no, this is my one. Huh. Oh, hang on. Oh. I wonder if it's still the same, like just as good as before. I hope it is. Oh, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Thanks for that, Decker.
If I'm gonna get ether, guess I'll have to play along with Hekarro. I better meet up with Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
Yep, my machine's back there, Elo. I'm just gonna save it though, because that's definitely where I'm gonna have to call this episode. That took a while for all the information just flooding into my brain in that area. So yeah, I guess we know what our next objective is. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, why not slap the subscribe button? It's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.